Greetings, comic book friends. It is Wednesday, so we're doing TGIW. Thank God it is Wednesday. Well, all I gotta say is that it was good while it lasted. Had those nice small weeks. I thought that was gonna be life, but no, no. And after you get the taste of heaven, hell is that much worse. It's all great looking stuff, but it's a total of 13 books. So I'm above my target of 10. Well, 13 comics and something else, but yeah, and I'm afraid this might be it for at least a little while, because you know how much Spider-Man stuff is coming out in the next whatever rest of this year. There's a whole bunch of Spider-Man stuff coming out that's going to bump things up. So yeah, this might be life for a little bit, but again, it was nice while it lasted. The dream is dead. I guess we'll deal with it. The first two things, actually. So I missed this when it first came out, and I meant to get it because it's the follow-up of the latest Robin series is Batman versus Robin. I saw it on the shelf this week, the number 2, and luckily one of my shops still had the number 1, so I was able to grab that. So Batman versus Robin number 1 and 2. I'm curious to see what this is about, how it goes. I don't really know a lot about it. Robin, got off of Lazarus Island because he did his stuff there. I know that he left Bruce under sort of like, I'm gonna go do my own thing. I don't remember there being really like any. I mean, there's some animosity, but not any, like, I don't know, anger or like, I'm going to take you down sort of thing. I don't remember that, but maybe I'm not remembering. I don't know. Let's see. Next up, Ghostwriter 7. I picked up this variant cover because, man, that's freaking hot. That is super awesome. I'm not sure who the artist is, but man, and I just noticed that like in the swirls are little skulls. I guess I glanced at it, like thought it was just all fire, and I just noticed the skulls in it. That's super cool. But this has been a fun book. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles number 133. So we are now officially in Armageddon game, and now that it's in the main title, the main title is kind of leading up to it, but now the actual event is happening. So the main title is in the midst of the event. So I've been enjoying that so far. I doubt that will disappoint. Here's a new number 1 that I picked up. There's actually, oh boy. I think I got, well, if you consider Batman versus Robin, like 5 new number 1s. That's not good. Well, there's my problem. There's how I got to 13. I picked up new stuff. Some of it I knew I was going to pick up. Some of it I did not, including this one, Earth Divers Kill Columbus. So this was not on my radar at all anywhere. I had no idea about its existence. I saw it on the shelf, and I asked one of my friends at one of my shop, like, what can you tell me about Earth Divers? And they're like, what do you want to know? And I said, I was immediately drawn to the Kill Columbus. And they told me that it basically was a group of Native Americans that go back in time to kill Christopher Columbus. And I'm like, sold. I'm sold. So, yeah. Sounded great. So I decided to pick it up. Punisher War Journal #1. This, because what? Yeah, I've been reading Punisher. I'm not sure if Punisher War Journal, I can't remember, because evidently I added it previously. I can't remember if this is supposed to be a limited series or another ongoing. Jason Aaron's Punisher is absolutely fantastic. And I really like this iteration of Punisher. So, like, yeah, give me more stories with him. Another #1. This I knew I was getting. This I had pre-ordered a while ago. A Legacy of Violence. Colin Bunn. I enjoy Colin Bunn most of the time. Sometimes he gets a little too heady and a little too like out there. Like I don't know what you're talking about. But for the most part, I enjoy Colin Bunn, and I really like this style of art. So I had pre-ordered that. Fantastic Four #48. So we have another Judgment Day tie-in. I'm a little, I don't know. So on the Judgment Day tie-ins, I've been like, oh, I'm not reading Judgment Day. This is going to be such a waste. I'm not as harsh on it as I used to be because I read the Judgment Day, the Amazing Spider-Man Judgment Day tie-in. I don't know what's going on Judgment Day. It gave me enough context to figure it out. Man, that book was good. Like, that book, I was tearing up at that book. So, look, if you can give me some tie-in that is still good on its own, I'm on board. I don't know if that's going to be true for all the Judgment Day tie-ins. That's a lot to ask. That Spider-Man one was, wow. It was really, really good. So we'll see about this one. It has this, what is it, like, Obulette or something. Like, she's a mess. I don't really understand that character. Like, that mask with the hair coming out, it's a weird character. Let's see. Daredevil 4. Daredevil continues to be absolutely fantastic. What else is there to say? It does make me, man, these legacy numbers, they know how to get me. So I guess it's not going to help them, it more help old comic sellers. But when they put the legacy number of 653 and I say I'm collecting a full run of Daredevil, it makes me want to go by legacy numbers, which means I have another chunk. I think I have another chunk of it missing. But that's to be decided a different day. That's not a TGIW problem. So another #1, a limited series, Namor, Conquered Shores. I didn't really have a choice. I love Submariner, so this I absolutely had to get. I mean, yes, I have a choice, but come on. They know what they're doing to me. Speaking of Amazing Spider-Man 11, evidently we are getting a Hobgoblin back, as the cover itself questions, but which one? I don't know. Which one? There were like, what, 3 of them? At least 3 of them? So, I'm not sure. I'm pretty sure most of them have died, if not are still dead. So, we'll see. Superman, Son of Kal-El. So this is Kal-El Returns Part 2. I don't think Return of Kal-El Part 1 was in the last issue of Son of Kal-El, so that must have been in another Superman title, which I do not get. So, yeah, one of those crossover things where I'm not getting the whole story, unfortunately. And the last one, another #1, which I was pretty sure I was going to be getting because I like all the characters in this. But Batman Incorporated, #1. I love Ghostmaker. I loved him through that last Batman arc. I love Clown Hunter. I think he's super cool. I'm glad to see that they're doing something more with him. And then just the worldwide Bat characters, I think, are a lot of fun. So yeah, I was this was pretty much was gonna get that. But yeah, a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shoot, six number ones. Almost half of what I got are number ones. So that's rough. There goes. I was doing so well. I was really doing really well. That's a bummer. Like the Batman versus Robin, I'm not that concerned about because Robin ended, and this just is kind of taking its place while it runs its course. But the other ones are all fresh. And then I picked this up. It looked really intriguing. So it's a graphic novel, The Night Eaters. It's by the same writer and artist that does Monstrous, which is entertaining and beautiful. But it was a horror-looking book that looked really intriguing. My shop had a number of the preview exclusive limited prints of this. They were limited to 3,000, and these come with. I've never seen this before. It's kind of strange, but it comes with a signature of both the creators. It's a sticker, so the idea is you take it off and you stick it on the book. So they don't sign the book itself. They just sign a bunch of these stickers, and the stickers go in the book. I suppose it's for them. They can makes it. It's a lot easier to sign a stack of stickers than carrying around a bunch of books or managing a bunch of books. But anyway, this is. I mean, it's book 1. She Eats the Night, book 1. So evidently, there's going to be a series of them as graphic novels rather than a series of comics. But yeah, it's pretty. Obviously, and it seemed interesting, so I picked that up. But that is it. That is all the stuff. I was a little bummed by seeing the stack. I knew it was going to happen again eventually. Even when my stacks were always much bigger, there was always one every once in a while that came through that was much bigger. Just stuff kind of aligns. It is a lot of number ones, unfortunately, which means it's probably going to continue into some other weeks going forward. But I guess, it happens. At least they are mostly limited series, but that's what gets me in trouble, right? It's death by limited series. Some of the stuff is it's too good looking. I've done really well with leaving some stuff on the shelf. And the stuff that I have gotten, like the number ones I got here, I am very intrigued. It's not that might be good, I'll give it a shot. It's been like, I'm really interested in it. So I am doing better. It just so happens that a lot of really interesting things came out this week, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So that's it. Let me know your thoughts. How did you do this week? What are you most excited about? What are your thoughts on what I picked up? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, all of that. And of course, don't forget to make yours Titan. This video is brought to you by Titan Comic Pressing. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram at Titan Comic Pressing LLC.